Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst. And today you're going to find us on Saginaw Bay. I'll be fishing with PJ Vick, where we're going to be chasing around a strong pre-spawn walleye bite. Now this particular bite is really similar to what happens over on Green Bay, over at Oconto, Peshtigo, and the Fox River. Walleyes are starting to move towards the river mouths, but here on this body of water, instead of having a chance at catching walleye, whitefish, and pike like you do on Green Bay, we're going to have lake trout mixed in today. So stick around. I think you're going to really enjoy today's show. Great chance at some really big walleyes and some hard fighting lake trout here today on In-Depth Outdoors. The walleye season on the inland Michigan waters is closed, so that rules out any of the fishing up in the rivers. So what we're going to do here is we're going to check some reefs that are just offshore. And one of the main reasons we're going to do that is we know that if we can find some walleyes out here, good chance to be some lake trout mixed in. And I have a very strong desire to catch a couple lake trout today. They're a ton of fun. If we can mix that in with some walleyes, it'll be a good trip. So we're out here coming up on a reef right now, 26 feet right now. It's got a nice shallow flat top. We're going to use the side imaging and look around and see if we can find some fish.
Oh, fish, right next to the boat.
I tell you, don't rush him, but I know you can't, so.
Yeah. This one
looks like
is
a laker.
a big whitefish.
Is it? Seriously?
It's a big one, too.
Holy smokes. Dude, look at that thing.
That is a monster whitefish.
I mean, that is the biggest whitefish I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It makes those little Green Bay peanuts seem tiny.
So, we come from Green Bay. That would be an absolute monster whitefish right there.
Huh. Take it to the bait shop, you just won the derby.
I really didn't expect to see that one. Very cool. Oh, off you go, bud. Starting off today here with the 7/16 ounce Storm Wild Eye Swim Shad, and this is the perch pattern. These fish out here, their main forage is pretty much goby and perch, and I feel like this is a perfect color to kind of look like both of them. So we're going to keep ripping it, and hopefully the next one's a lake or a walleye.
Fish.
100%. There you go. That's acting like a laker there.
That is a lake trout.
Yeah.
From the moment I saw that Juicy Lucy pattern, I'm like, I'm gonna catch me some lake trout on that thing. I have just wanted so badly to be in a situation where I could throw that pattern, because that gold orange, that's just laker candy right there. And I think this one's gonna roll this way,
yep.
PJ. Man, oh man.
I know it's a little preemptive, but I'll get it.
And I did spot lock us, so
okay,
we
good.
should just be kind of
Yeah, we can pitch around here for a little bit. You know, where there's one, there's usually more. Oh yeah, laker.
Come here, you.
Oh, that's a good one. There we go.
It's a pretty one too.
Yeah, beautiful colors.
All right, and I'm loose. How about that for the first fish of the day? Well, second fish of the day. First fish.
That'll work.
Beautiful male lake trout. You can tell that's got some really nice fin colors there. Nothing like it in fresh water as far as fight. Everybody talks about smallmouth, but I'm telling you, these things are right there. I don't want to disparage the bass by any means, but these things are my favorite. Back you go. Oh, that water's cold.
I bet. 38
Bye-bye.
degrees, she says.
I love it when ideas come together, PJ.
No doubt. That's off to a quick start. 2 fish. I mean, we're just getting started.
Yep.
I feel really good about this.
So, Juicy Lucy, Rippin Rap. Gonna be a great dirty water walleye color, and just in generally speaking, a phenomenal Laker pattern. Gold body, chartreuse dots,
Ooh, I just
orange
got
head.
smoked.
He just got thumped. So, enough talking. That's number 7. Great rattles on it. Cast it a mile. Work it a long way across the tops of these reefs. And I'm sure it just makes them mad. If you get something that colorful down there, rattling around in the rocks, they're gonna eat it.
Rain, boat spray, wind, and if you're unlucky enough, even snow. When your drive to work is a highway of water, you need outerwear that you can count on day after day, week after week, year after year. The Rapala Rain Pro and the Rapala Rain Jacket and Bibs are exceptionally crafted using premium materials and fitted for comfort. With the right gear, you can weather the storm, backed by a legendary name you can trust.
If you want to know how the best anglers always seem to find fish, stay on fish, and be in the right place at the right time, don't ask them. Just look at the name on the side of their boat. The one that's built 10 million motors, shallow water anchors, and more. No angler's gonna tell you their secrets, but they don't have to, because you already know. Minn Kota, fish for more.
Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters in Walker, Minnesota has the hottest products for ice fishing at unbeatable prices. Everything from Garmin, ice electronics, ice shelters, and ice clothing from all the top brands. And the newest lithium-powered augers with special everyday pricing on the Garmin LiveScope Ice Bundle. Whether you're visiting us in Walker, Minnesota, or placing an order online at reedsports.com. Our state-of-the-art distribution center ensures you'll get your order fast. Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters offers the best service, best price, best advice, guaranteed.
Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
We've got incredibly good water clarity out here on these offshore reefs. So color selection will become really important. This morning I started fishing that Juicy Lucy when it was a real low, overcast, low light, overcast, gloomy conditions. And now it's starting to look like some sun's gonna come out. And weatherman kind of assured us that that was not gonna happen today, to the point where I didn't even bring my sunglasses. But if that does happen, I'll probably switch over to more like a silver plated bait, something with some purples on it. Something a little bit more natural versus the Juicy Lucy, which is not very subtle. Fish! Oh, right at the side of the boat.
Another one.
I don't think it's big, and it might not even be a Laker. What is that?
Looks like a whitefish.
I got me a whitefish. These things are huge.
They are huge.
Look
Holy
at this
cow.
thing. Holy smokes.
Oh.
I mean, that's the biggest whitefish I've caught in a long time. There we go. So, everything likes the Juicy Lucy. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. I mean, that's a big whitefish. Unhook him, fire him back. I mean, I bet you I can see that thing just down there thrashing its head around, gyrating, 15 feet down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got really good water clarity here. Means they should be able to see the Juicy Lucy from a long ways away.
Right? I've seen it from a zip code away.
You know?
Bye, fish. Oh man. And not one other boat
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We got a big playing field to ourselves.
This is not going to be a numbers thing today. I don't think so. And by numbers, I mean we're not going to come out here and catch 30 or 40 walleyes. It's not going to happen. They should be trophy caliber. Should be able to mix in some whitefish, obviously some lake trout. And the fish we're going to catch are going to be big. This is not your Runtville, right? We could go back up towards one of the rivers, get up on some shallow sand where they've got some really dirty water. Good chance of catching a big walleye, but your numbers would go up. But you'd probably lose some of the multi-species, fun. You're probably not going to catch any lake trout. Certainly not any whitefish. So this to us is heaven. Fish.
Fish?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Laker.
I don't know if it's a giant whitefish or a smaller lake trout or what it is.
Kind of come right at you, but it seemed like it was rolling nice when you hooked it.
And now we're just taking measure of each other. Who's got what? Wow.
Yep. I'm guessing Laker.
I'm thinking so.
Yep.
So what happened there? Long cast. Got about a third of the way back. And I said to PJ, oh, I just come up into one. So it probably tried to grab the bait, and I hit something soft. It wasn't a rock, right? And then about 3 pumps later, boom, he hits it again. So these Lakers are wired a little bit screwy, which is one of the reasons we really like them. You can actually hook these fish up, lose them, hook them up again, bring them halfway up off the bottom, lose them, and as God is my witness, they will hit it again sometimes. There's no give up. That's a good one.
That's a real nice one.
Oh,
yeah.
Another beautiful one. Look at that.
Look at that fish. Come on, baby.
Oh, is that a
Gotcha.
dandy?
Woo! That is a pig, man. Whoa.
All right, the net was camouflaging it. Pop that out. All right, we're loose. Oh, look at that thing. Beautiful male lake trout up here feeding on the gobies, making the goby life miserable. That was on a number 7 Rippin Rap again. Custom. I think that's a Venom tackle.
Yeah, yep.
I'll show that bait to you in just a second, but what a beautiful fish. I'm gonna get him back in the water. Oh, heavy. Bye-bye, fish. Went right under the boat. Woo!
What a dandy, James.
That's beastie.
Yeah. So I'm back here tying on a Rippin Rap already, so.
I would imagine. So, I'll show you what we got here. Number 7 Rippin Rap, custom color, Venom tackle. It's just a bait that I saw online that I thought was really cool. Purple on the top, gold sides, with some tiger bars to it. I don't know what that actual color is. I'm pretty sure it's a Venom tackle custom. But it's still a number 7 Rippin Rap, and Lakers love them. Now I know we were talking about walleyes and Lakers at the start of this deal. I love catching lake trout. I hope we're going to catch some walleyes today, but if we don't, and we have a day filled with catching those, I'm going to be just fine. Those things are so cool.
Oh, beautiful fish too.
Fishing is all about connecting with nature. Then grabbing nature by the lip and holding it up for a picture.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
New Mega Live Imaging shows you what's below in real time with edge-to-edge clarity and no gaps in coverage, all so you can turn must-watch detail into non-stop action. Only from Humminbird.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door that's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
The key is just staying on the tops of these reefs where the biggest boulders are located. I'm sure that's where most of the gobies live, and then the predators are just around the gobies. Not that you can't catch them out on that smaller scattered rock, but this is definitely spot on the spot stuff. And you can, on side imaging or the Mega 360, you can tell so easily the difference in the size of the rock.
Fish.
I think we're kind of getting in on them now,
Yep.
bro.
Some wild head shakes there. I just switched that over to a...
You mind if I spot lock us or just want to keep drifting?
Yeah, he's coming quick too, so...
Whitefisher.
That's a big whitefish.
God, they're just huge.
Yep. So, another big whitefish. We just repositioned ourselves on this reef and kind of found another area with a bunch of big boulders, and first pass he cracks a big laker. We missed a couple. We're just starting our second pass and there's another fish. I like our odds, James.
That one would fill a smoker quick.
Yeah, it would. Get you back here. Off you go. Yeah, I just switched to another goby pattern bait, that's what these fish are mainly feeding on up on these rocky reefs. That one you can see. Pretty good imitation of a goby. My buddy Andrew actually painted that up for us. Beautiful, beautiful bait. I have a feeling there's going to be some more fish come on that one.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's a good one.
That looks like a good fish.
It does feel like a laker, and it does feel like my line's around a rock. Boy, if it's a walleye, it's a big one.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
We've moved up here on the shoreline. Just because the wind forced us off the reefs here. We just couldn't do it anymore. Just picking through the rock piles, trying to catch a fish. And I think I've got a good one hooked up.
Yeah, that's got to be a laker the way it's doing that.
Yep.
Just up in these big boulder piles doing some goby hunting.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a long
That's
fish
a
there,
long
boy.
Fish.
Woo! Look at that submarine.
Wowza.
Look at how that thing is.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Wow.
that is a
heifer.
donk. That
Holy
hook's
cow.
loose. That thing's gonna push 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's close to 20 pounds. I was gonna say that.
I'm gonna pin her down like my little brother in grade school. Oh, look at this thing. All right, we're just gonna take a chill, hold still. Oh, what a stud fish. I know we came here thinking we're gonna get lake trout and walleyes. I'm okay if this is how this turns out. Another just beautiful male. Orange the fins are. They start to get that kiped over nose. But what a cool fish. Oh, what a dandy. Wow. PJ pointed out that the right pec fin on this one is missing. And one of the lakers I had earlier was the left fin.
Oh, the left, yeah.
And they do that to keep track of what year the fish were were stocked, excuse me. But that is a stud. Nice. See you, bye. He thought he was gonna get a goby. That's not how it turned out. Oh man. I hope you guys watching are enjoying this. I mean, I'm sure we could have gone and done Another river walleye show, which I love doing, don't get me wrong. This is kind of like breaking the non-stop river walleye action, and I'm loving it.
Norsk Lithium offers a complete lineup of lithium-ion batteries to power your ice electronics that provide huge weight savings and the power you need to fish from sunup to sundown. Available in 7.5, 15, and 20 amp hour capacities, Norsk Lithium batteries are perfectly matched to power your mechanical, digital, and live imaging sonar systems, featuring 2 patent-pending USB ports for powering all of your USB devices and an integrated LED power indicator. Find your perfect battery online at norsklithium.com.
I'm not like you and my friend. You're not very much like me. By my side, I see things differently. You're my best friend, yes, my best friend. Rolling through this world together. You're my best friend, very best friends forever and ever.
Don't miss Reed's Gun Fair, the last weekend of April. The largest try before you buy gun sale in the USA. Shoot factory demo guns for free and compare with over 30 factory reps on site with free gifts and factory cash savings. See shooting shows, games, and fun for the whole family. Long-range rifle, pistol, and shotgun demo shooting is all free. Save on optics, clothing, outdoor gear, and even a truckload ammo sale. Reed's Gun Fair is in conjunction with Morrison County Ducks Unlimited, so don't miss raffles, special guns, and more. It's all at reedsgunfair.com.
Fish.
They're getting up my cast.
Feels like a good one. I'm
not complaining, but that was right at the beginning of my cast.
I'm going Laker on this one, James.
Heavy?
Yeah.
Heavy big?
Heavy.
Smoke it?
Yeah, and you know what that's on?
Yes,
the
I do.
old Juicy Lucy.
Well, this morning when it was dark, or not dark, but really low light levels, that Juicy Lucy was the deal.
Yeah,
so
it was.
we don't exactly have a lot of sun right now.
No, and I was watching you closely, and you had it going on, so.
Oh, it's a tanker, bud.
That's a big one. Oh, yeah.
Wait till you see what the mailman brought us. There you go. Up on the back deck.
Yep.
If you want to know where the players are, they're right under the fish.
Okay.
Yes.
Man, that is a dandy.
Oh. Oh, what a beautiful, that's a nice male.
Yeah, it is. And that one's got the left pectoral clip again. Another stalker, but man, that thing is big.
Well, you had the flutter doing it, because
yeah, that thing is choked.
There we go.
There you go.
No worse for the wear.
Good
All
deal.
right.
That is a beautiful fish, man. Off you go, buddy. Oh.
That's a good one. She's coming up around the boat, Peach.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh.
Right on. That just doesn't get old, does it?
About halfway back to the boat.
Yeah.
A little bit higher lift. I think they get underneath it.
Yeah.
And they just know, I got you now.
Yeah.
And they crush it.
Yeah. Good fish.
Oh,
really good
that fish is going nowhere. Look at that bait.
No. Gone. Come
Not
on,
a happy
baby.
fish. Oh, that is a big one, bud.
Come on, baby.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Look at this thing. I don't have to worry about getting that bait, I don't think. Look at that thing.
Oh, man.
Oh, just a slob. Yes. You're going to be in good shape. Oh. Oh. Come here, you. Oh. All right, there she goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know how you roll.
Man, that was an awesome fish. Foggy conditions, rainy conditions, windy conditions, but it's all worth it to catch Lakers like that, for sure.
One of the most fun fish that swims.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a plan. The plan was Lakers and walleyes, half the plan's working really, really well.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
At least we're winning. I'll take a 5 and 6 pound whitefish too.
Yeah, we'll catch a bunch of big walleyes next week.
Yeah, right. Fish. First cast of that pass.
I need to work on my Laker dance. This is pretty cool.
Man. There we go. Yeah, this one blasted that thing.
How we doing as far as boat drift?
Perfect, I think. I still don't know what this one is.
I know what it is. We're gonna call it on this. We've got at least a half-hour boat ride back, and
yeah,
I wouldn't call it exactly horrible conditions, but
yeah,
I'll feel a lot better about doing it in the daylight.
Oh,
not quite yet.
Not done.
You get the fifth eyelet in the water. You got.
I just see it right here. It is. Oh, there we go. So many of these fish just gone with that thing.
She just flipped it out.
Yeah, she flipped it out. Beautiful.
Corner of the mouth, just where you want it. Yeah, that's just a little goby.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Lunch.
What's for dinner. Because it is dinner time. And we were talking about that. I mean, this is pretty late in the day for Lakers, and that's kind of seems to be the deal over here, where these fish are kind of tuned a little bit different than the ones we're used to fishing.
I like the way they're tuned.
Yeah.
I like the melody they play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire
Beautiful
that one
fish.
back and
off he goes. That one had both pectorals again. So
both of the females.
Yep.
Do we have 3 females? Can't remember.
I don't
The
know.
females we had both pec fins.
Yep.
The males, every one of them had at least one pec fin
left
missing.
or a right
A left or a
on,
right.
yeah.
Which means I need to go home and Google, what Michigan's doing with the stocking program, but
Right.
really cool nonetheless.
Very cool.
So, end of our day here. We're just about out of sunlight. I had more than my fair share of rain today.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, Rapala rain gear. 4 hours and pretty much driving, pouring rain, bone dry. So we're definitely going to do this bite again. Maybe not on Saginaw Bay, maybe some other Great Lake, but I can see the pieces of this pattern coming together.
Yeah.
So from PJ Vick and I, we thank everybody for watching. We'll be back on the walleye beatdown next week.
Yeah.
But for this week, this was a wonderful little distraction. So we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.